At the very top, everything looks perfect. Luxury dishes, carefully prepared. Every detail checked. Cleanliness, presentation, even taste. Nothing is out of place. But at the same time, far below that perfection, a man suddenly wakes up in a prison cell. His name is Goring. Across from him sits an older man who calmly introduces himself as Trimagesi and immediately drops something unsettling. Goring is a new inmate, and they are on level 48. At first, that number means nothing until Goring looks around and realizes the prison isn't normal. It's vertical. A massive hole stretches endlessly through the center, floor after floor after floor. No visible bottom. And according to Trimagesi, only one thing matters here: food. And level 48? That's a good level. Trimagesi has been here for months, long enough to understand how this place works. Every 30 days, everyone gets moved. Sometimes higher, sometimes lower. No control, no warning. Then suddenly, the lights turn green, and something begins to descend. A platform. No cables, no support, just dropping down the center, covered in food. Leftovers. That's when it hits Goring. This is what a good level really means, because everything on that platform has already been picked through by the 47 levels above them, which means what's left is what 94 people didn't finish. Goring is disgusted. He can't bring himself to eat it. But Trimagesi, he doesn't hesitate. He eats fast, aggressively, like he knows this won't last. Goring resists at first, until he quietly takes a single pear, still untouched, just in case. But the moment the platform drops, the temperature suddenly spikes, violently. That's the rule. No one is allowed to keep food. If they try, the cell punishes them. Extreme heat, or freezing cold. No exceptions. And just like that, Goring understands. This place isn't just about hunger. It's about control. We cut back to when Goring first arrived. He wasn't forced to come here. He volunteered, in exchange for one thing: a certified diploma. 6 months inside. That's the deal. And he was allowed to bring one personal item. Anything. He chose the book. That night, something strange happens. From deep below, a sound echoes upward. The platform, rising back up at an impossible speed. Every day, the same pattern. Morning, it goes down. Midnight, it comes back up. No explanation. No escape. The next day, Goring still refuses to eat. He chooses hunger instead. Meanwhile, Trimagesi starts talking about his past. He once killed someone by accident and was given two choices: a psychiatric hospital or this place. He chose this, thinking it was just a normal prison. He was wrong. He's been as high as level 8 and as low as level 132. And down there was nothing left. No food, not even scraps. Hearing that, Goring tries something different. He starts talking to the people above and below, asking them to ration the food, to pass the message down, so everyone can survive. But Trimagesi just watches, then calmly reveals something else. The item he brought with him is a large, sharp knife for survival. At this point, hunger starts winning. Goring finally gives in. Little by little, he begins to eat. Then the next day, someone jumps. Even with food above, people still break. The pressure here is something else. Goring starts thinking. Trimagesi once lived on level 132, where there was absolutely nothing. So what happened to his previous cellmate? There's only one answer. He ate him. That's why Goring is here now, replacing him. Trimagesi doesn't deny it. He just stays quiet. Then the platform arrives again. But this time, someone is on it. A woman, sitting still. Her name is Maharu. Trimagesi ignores her completely, because she's not new. She does this every month, riding the platform down, searching for her daughter. And along the way, she kills whoever she has to, hoping that one day her daughter will end up on the same level as her. Later, Trimagesi finally explains the truth. Back on level 132, he didn't kill his cellmate. The man had already finished his time. Maybe he got out. What kept them alive was a body that fell down from above, and they had no choice. They ate it. Then suddenly, from the level below, a man tries to force himself on Miharu, but within seconds, she kills him. No hesitation, no mercy. And that's when Goring finally accepts it. This place has rules, and you either follow them, or you don't survive. Days pass. Same routine. Reading his book out loud for Trimagesi. Eating whatever is left, ignoring the people below, until day 30 finally comes. Trimagesi warns him. Gas will fill the room soon. He'll pass out and wake up on a different level. He admits he likes Goring, says he's kind, says he enjoys listening to him read. And according to the system, in 2 more months, Trimagesi will be free. But the next morning, everything changes. Goring wakes up on level 171, and something is wrong. There's no food, nothing, not even bones. And Trimagesi is staring at him, different. Then Goring realizes he's tied up. From below, screams echo endlessly. People losing their minds, people ending their lives, because there's nothing to eat. But Trimagesi stays calm. He tells Goring he won't kill him, not yet, because fresh meat rots too quickly. So instead, he'll wait 8 days, no food. Then he'll start cutting small pieces, slowly, keeping Goring alive as long as possible. That's when the truth becomes undeniable. His last cellmate didn't leave. He was eaten, and now it's Goring's turn. But Trimagesi says something else. Because Goring was kind, because he shared his book, he'll return the favor. He'll feed Goring with his own body, so they can both survive. Day 8 arrives. Trimagesi is starving. He prepares to take the first cut. Goring can't fight back. He just cries and waits. Then suddenly, Maharu appears, and in an instant, she kills Trimagesi, saving Goring, because she knows he's not like the others. After that, they eat. But this time, it's Trimagesi, and far above, on level 0, a head chef explodes in anger over something small, a single hair, in a perfectly plated panna cotta. While below, people are killing each other to survive. Days pass. Goring keeps eating what's left of Trimagesi's body, until even that begins to rot. And slowly, something changes. changes. He starts seeing Trimagasi, hearing him, telling him the truth, that he's no different now. A killer, a cannibal. Then 1 month passes. Goring wakes up again. Level 33. This time he's not alone. His new cellmate is a woman named Imagiri, and she brought a dog with her. Ramses. She recognizes him. She's the one who interviewed him before he entered this place. Just like Goring, she came here by choice, not because of a crime. Then she reveals something important. This place has a name. The Vertical Self-Management Center. According to her, there are 200 levels. No children under 16. And the purpose? To test something. Spontaneous solidarity. Because in theory, there is enough food for everyone, from top to bottom, if people would just take what they need. Nothing more. But when the platform arrives, even Imagiri breaks her own logic. She carefully separates food into 2 plates for her dog, then sends the rest down. Still trying, still believing that one day, people will understand. Goring can't take it anymore. To him, everything happening down here, the hunger, the cruelty, the chaos, it's all the fault of the people running this place. But Imagiri disagrees. She spent 25 years working for them, and she still believes this system was built with good intentions. So every single day, she does the same thing. She takes only what she needs, nothing more. Then she looks down and calmly tells the people below to do the same, hoping somehow that the message will keep going, that one day people will understand. But Goring has seen this before. When he first arrived, Trimagasi did the exact opposite. He took everything, didn't care about anyone else. And now it's happening all over again. So Goring changes the approach. No more asking, no more explaining. This time, he threatens them. He tells the people below, if they don't follow the rules, he'll contaminate every bit of food before sending it down. And surprisingly, it works. Fear succeeds where kindness failed. The next day, the platform arrives again. But something is wrong. Maharu is lying on it, unconscious. Goring doesn't hesitate. He lifts her up, takes her in, and takes care of her through the night. But while they sleep, everything changes. Maharu kills Ramses, the dog, a silent act of revenge, because it was Imagiri who sent her into this nightmare. Imagiri is shattered completely. She admits the truth. 10 months ago, she chose Maharu to be sent here. But Maharu came alone. There was never any daughter. That story, it might have only existed in Maharu's mind. And for the first time, Imagiri realizes something horrifying. In 25 years of work, she never knew the truth. She never knew this place was hell. She finally reveals why she came here. Not for punishment, not for reward, but because she's dying. Terminal cancer. She came here to help others, to inspire solidarity. But now, after everything she's seen, she stops caring completely. Meanwhile, above them, the chefs continue preparing perfect meals, carefully crafted, exactly the way each prisoner likes it, as if none of this exists. Then another month passes. Goring wakes up again. Level 202. And it doesn't end there. There are still more levels below, which means Imagiri was wrong. There aren't 200 levels. There are more. And she knows she won't survive this. So she makes a decision. She ends her life. Now Goring is alone again. But not really, because now he starts seeing Imagiri, just like Trimagasi before, telling him to eat her, to survive. And now it all makes sense. Why people give up, why they choose death. Because this place breaks you, especially someone like Goring, someone who still cares. But he refuses. Instead of eating her body, he eats pages from his book, holding on however he can. And somehow, he survives. Then he wakes up again. Level 6, near the top. And this time, his new cellmate is a man named Bahara. For Bahara, this is hope. Being this close to the top means one thing. Escape might be possible. So he asks the people above to help pull him up. And after some negotiation, they agree. But it's a trap. He's betrayed. Still, Goring doesn't give up. Even though he'll be released in 2 months, he refuses to just sit and wait. Instead, he comes up with a plan. He asks Bahara to help him, not to escape alone, but to fix the system. They'll ride the platform down, all the way to the bottom, and distribute the food fairly. Because Goring has been watching, timing everything, counting every second. And according to him, there are at least 250 levels, maybe more. And if they can reach the bottom, they can ride the platform back up, straight to level 0, and get out. Bahara agrees. They prepare, breaking pieces off the bed frame, turning them into tools to defend themselves. Then, they begin, level by level, facing everyone. From level 7 to 50, no one is allowed to eat. They can survive one day without food. Anyone who resists gets beaten. No hesitation, no mercy, until eventually, they meet someone different. An older man, wise. His name is Mr. Brambe. He understands what they're trying to do, but suggests something else. Talk first, convince people. If that fails, then fight. But more importantly, he gives them a new idea. The people running this place, they may not care, but the workers at level 0, they still have conscience. So instead of just surviving, they need to send a message, a real one. They must bring one perfect dish, untouched, beautiful, complete, all the way to the top, as proof that people down here can work together, that this system can change. So they choose one dish, panakata, and protect it at all costs. As they move down, some prisoners cooperate. They take only what they need, but others don't. And those who refuse are forced. Then past level 100, things get worse. Bodies everywhere, many killed by Maharu. And something becomes clear. If a level has no living prisoners, the platform doesn't stop. It keeps going, which means the bottom is far deeper than expected. Then they find Maharu, badly wounded. She's been attacked. Goring rushes in to help, fighting off the man who hurt her, while Bahara holds off the others. But the damage is done. Maharu doesn't survive. and they don't have time to stop. The platform is already moving, so they keep going. Deeper and deeper. The further they descend, the worse it gets. More people have become cannibals. Others are barely holding on. But Goring and Bahara, they keep sharing what little food remains until they pass level 250. Almost no one is left alive, and even those who are broken. One man doesn't even care about food anymore. Only money. Completely lost. At this point, there's no food left on the platform. Nothing. Except one thing. The Panakata. Still intact. Still perfect. Then finally, the platform stops. Level 333. They think this is the end. The last level. But then, they see something unexpected. A child hidden under a bed. A little girl. Maharu's daughter. Molly. She was real all along. As they step off the platform, it suddenly moves again. Into a dark space. No cells. No structure. Just darkness. Goring remembers the rule. No one can keep food, or the temperature will change. But this time, nothing happens, because this is the last level. Molly slowly crawls out, her eyes fixed on the panakata. She's starving. Bahara hesitates. That dish is their message, but in the end, he gives it to her, so she can live. That night, Goring barely survives, but Bahara doesn't make it. He dies from his injuries. And now, Goring is alone again, surrounded by the voices of the past. Trimagesai, Imagiri, Miharu, Bahara, and they all tell him the same thing. The message was never the Panakata. It was the girl, Molly. The next day, when the platform arrives again, Goring puts Molly on it and rides down with her into the darkness below, far beyond everything. Then, he prepares to go back up with her, but Trimagesai appears and stops him, telling him the truth. This is where Goring's journey ends. He is not the message. Molly is, and only her. So when she falls asleep, Goring lets go. He stays behind, with Trimagesai, as the platform rises, faster and faster, carrying Molly upward, back to level 0. And this time, the message is clear. What's happening below has to stop, because no human should ever live like this.